Hello everyone, Barak here, and this is my 100 subscribers thank you video. And this video that we're going to be having in the background is Ziggurat. Some gameplay my very first time playing. It's an old school style FPS shooter that harkens back to a time of Unreal Tournament and Doom, something along those lines, with some roguelike RPG elements. You do level up, you do gain special traits, well, one of two, but it's ultimately up to the RNG generator. Random number generator. That made sense, Barak. You get what I'm saying here. Yep, you start out with one character and you do unlock things as you go. But seriously, thank you guys. 100 subscribers. I honestly never thought I'd ever actually get to this point. But, yes. What else can I say but thank you? But Ziggurat here, as you see. It's simple, but it's not exactly bad. It's simple in a mind-numbing, fun, violence way. I'm not going to say that I'm the best at Ziggurat or shooters ever, because I'm just going to tell you I'm not. This game relies heavily on dodging, which, if you've watched my channel for any length of time, you know dodging is not exactly my forte when it comes to games. Oh, and aiming. That's kind of important as well. As you can see, I'm not very good at that whole aiming thing, or just paying attention as to what's where. Because I'm getting hit repeatedly where, you know, you shouldn't be getting hit in Ziggurat, I'm guessing. Because those things are easy, but I'm kind of having trouble with it. There can be health potions in barrels. I think I've run into that a few times. And I know there's a perk, or whatever you want to call that, I'm not sure what the technical term is in-game, but there is a level up option where you do get health from destroying things. Matter of fact, I think I picked that up this run, that's why I know about it. This is all I played of the game right here. So, I'm not exactly what you call an expert on the mechanics at this point. All I know is this game is fun in a very frustrating, addicting way. Excuse me if that makes any sense. You do have ammo, or quote, mana. In the bottom right there you can see the only weapon that I think regenerates your ammo or mana would be your wand right here. The other ones you gotta pick up. You gotta pick up your ammo, man. And I believe the different colored enemies are in fact more powerful, so you might want to prioritize taking those out. Now there is an alt fire option for every weapon. For example, the wand, if you hit right click, I believe it fires a small burst of 3, but it takes more ammo. You'll notice every now and again I'll use that, but I'm not really big on that quite yet, but it can come in handy. For example, the weapon I have, the other weapon I have now, besides the wand, fires a ton of projectiles, but it seems to have a cooldown of some sort, so you want to use it kind of sparingly. But yep, it's exactly what it says on the tin. This is a shooter, mindless violence, mindless violence, fun, arcadey shooter. And it does it very well. Every run's different, at least from what I've saw so far and can put together. Judging by the amount of perks that you can choose from, the number of weapons, because I believe there's different weapons, not just 4. Well, there's 4 types of weapons, but every weapon is different. Except maybe the wand. I'm guessing the wand is pretty much universal, but, you know, the other 3 weapons, I guess. I don't know, you might be able to get different wands, I don't know, man, but I'm just guessing here, okay? I haven't done my due research, I admit. I haven't had time today to do that. Now, there are platforming elements in Ziggurat, as you might have been able to tell from the lava there. Not that room specifically, but... And there's also a little bit of lore. I believe these scrolls give you experience. And I think we should be getting our first level up sometime soon here, as you can see on the... Actually, I just plain haven't leveled up yet. Because sometimes I'm not observant. But yes, this is what I'm talking about when I say perks. Either Druid or Spell Collector. I'm not sure which one's better, but I think in this video I picked Druid, because I realized I suck at this. I'm probably going to need more health in the long run. But that might just be because of my inexperience and not having played an arcade shooter in so long that I just suck terribly. Now, The fun thing is, another fun thing is that there's a lot of enemy diversity. At least from what I saw so far. It's not just the same thing. Now there are repeats like those things right there, but if you'll notice, those things are being a lot more melee aggressive than the other ones. The other ones are spitting acid, or spitting some form of green puddle on the floor. These ones are more so just jumping toward me, trying to tear my face off with a beak. So, there is some diversity, namely, I remember the boss. The boss was really well done. We'll get into that a little bit later. And this is what I'm talking about, the Wrecking Ball. It's either that or the other. I figured, well, I'm gonna die soon anyway without it. Plus, I can always use every little bit of health I can get, right? And just experimenting as to what you can actually break, and forgetting completely about the trap that hit you about 20 seconds prior. This is all par for the course if you watch my channel, so don't expect perfect runs. You came to the wrong channel for that, but if you want a channel that tries to improve every single video in every way possible, you've come to the right channel. You are welcome here, and hopefully you will stay and subscribe or whatever. If you want to subscribe, I'm not going to say please subscribe, because I think that sounds a little beggy to me, and I try not to do that. But anyway, getting off of that. Thank God they give you a map. If they did not give me a map, well, I'd still probably be playing, because I'd be wandering around the same darn place over and over. Now you can sprint. I don't think I figured that out until a little bit later, but you can sprint, and it is a very fast sprint. It doesn't work that well in combat, but it's viable to, you know, if you have to get away quickly, namely in the boss that's of this area, you'll see. I'm actually surprised at the boss level of death so far. Now there are some annoyances in this game, I'm not going to deny that. I'm not going to sit here and try and justify a purchase and just by ignoring all of its faults. There are faults in the game, but they're very minor in comparison to a lot of games. This game doesn't try and be the game of the year, in-depth, you know, RPG thing. It's just mindless fun. If you love that like I did growing up, you will like this game. If you enjoyed the art style. I like the art style, personally. It's less serious. It doesn't take itself as seriously as a lot of games nowadays. Which is a big reason why I like Saints Row. Well, I like Saints Row the 3rd. I didn't really like Saints Row the 4th, but then we're getting off topic now. I realized this went from a subscriber's thank you video to a review of Ziggurat, now didn't it? Well, it can double as both, now can't it? The first ever on YouTube, a subscriber thank you video while also being a review. Oh yes, that'll bring in the subscribers. I'm kidding, I don't do this for the subscribers. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't want any, but I don't do it just for that. I really enjoy making videos. Every time I get a view, every time I get a subscriber or a like, my day lights up. Now this is the key that you need to unlock the boss, the portal key. I didn't realize, I forgot it was actually called a portal key. I just call it, yeah, now that's the sprint. That's how fast you sprint. It's very fast. But you kind of need it to be very fast because the levels in Ziggurat are freaking huge. If they didn't have that fast sprint, you would be, well, you'd probably get bored just trying to run back. Let's just put it that way. But yes, the first boss awaits. As soon as I can get past this, or just forget the trap's there. I was going to say, oh, as soon as I can get past that trap, but I forgot it was there, never mind. Gunkar the Crusher, the mighty warlord. As you can guess, this guy's melee, and he sends out shockwaves. Of course, that kind of makes it easy. That's pretty much all he does, is throw shockwaves. If you're observant enough to know when he's jumping, all you have to do is jump to get out of the way of it. That's pretty much the most dangerous thing. Just try not to stay near him and jump when he jumps. That's it, man. As you see, you don't take damage from that. Just run in a circle and just kite the living hell out of everything. I'm sure there are bosses that are much more difficult than this. This is just the first boss I've ever saw. But it was well designed. It's not really annoying, but if you do get caught in melee, he hurts really, really badly. So be aware of that. course, as you might well notice, I'm also not taking advantage of all my weapons as much as I probably should. But I do make an effort to try and do that. But I've noticed that's more of a short range thing. I didn't really want to be short range against old Crusher here. That seemed kind of stupid, really. I'm a wizard. I'm going to get in melee range. Are you high or just stupid? As you can see, it was pretty much just the stupid. Let's see, Spell Collector or Scholar. I figured Spell Collector would probably be better in the long run. Scholar is great and all, but to be honest, I didn't think I was going to live long enough for it to really make a difference, so didn't really think it was worth it. I think there's 5 levels in Ziggurat. Like 5 complete levels per if you actually want to complete the game via Spelunky or Binding of Isaac. I think it's 5 stages. I might be wrong on that. I heard the number 5 somewhere, so I'm just letting you know. And this is the staff weapon. I'm guessing there's different staff weapons. The staff weapon I got just seemed to be, I think, rapid fire. Now, rapid fire is not bad. It's just I kind of already have rapid fire. I'm guessing it does more damage than my wand, though. Oh lord, this room. I remember this room. This room kicked my ass. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, it did. Because there's just a ton of stuff. Yeah, as you saw, my health just dropped like a rock. If you let melee things get in close and just smack you and you're wearing robes, as I think the character is, well, that hurts. Of course, I think the staff also has more range than, say, the wand. But obviously the mana doesn't replenish, and, well, is it really worth it? I don't know. Maybe the one I got was just terrible. I don't know. So, as you can see, there is a lot of enemy variety. As I said earlier, there's melee units. I think I even saw carrots in the trailer. There's like walking carrots that can try and attack you. There's Cthulhian creature up there. There's banshees, ghosts. I think that's a blob over there. Yeah, it's a blob there. So, if this game looks like it's fun, it probably is fun. It's a little expensive for what it is, but if I was you, I'd get it while it's on sale. I bought this when it was on sale before, but I hadn't played it until now. I know I think I worded that badly earlier. I think I worded it like I just bought it, but I had it, but I hadn't actually played it until now. You know how it is. You buy something when it's on sale for like $3 and just go, I'll play it later, and then you just kind of forget you ever had it. Yeah, that kind of happened with me. So that's kind of what's happening there. Now, I'm also guessing this is like Isaac, where you really want to go around each and every little room before you go to the next thing. I think it actually said that earlier, because you're going to need the experience. Or items, or what have you. In my experience, these enemies are actually the easiest if you have a decent close-range weapon. Like, I'm guessing this thing is supposed to... It's like a shotgun. Well, not a shotgun, but it kind of acts like a shotgun. This tome here. I don't know what you call that. I think that's a magical tome, but somehow felt like I was saying tome. I'm not talking about Jim Tome, the former first baseman of the Cleveland Indians, but... Oh yes, the carrots. The Mandarogas, the Mandrakes, I'm sorry, are trying to pop their eyes out. Alright. Curse or life awareness. I probably should have went with curse just because my low health and potions might have helped keep me alive longer, but I think I was trying to be optimistic and chose life awareness because I was like, well, if I do live longer, I don't want to screw myself permanently, and wish I hadn't done that. But everything's hindsight and everything's 2020 in hindsight, right? Oh boy. Oh. I think a main key of this game is managing what weapons you use when, because I haven't quite gotten that art down yet by this point. Because I'm not good at managing ammo while I'm trying to dodge and aim at the same time. I can do 2 of the 3 usually at the same time, but all 3, nope. Well, that's the boss room there. Did not have the key, though. Well, the hunt for the portal key. Will he actually kill another boss, or is he going to die horrifically? That's up for you to guess. Though, those lost souls, I'm sorry, they're not lost souls. I don't know what the hell they are. They remind me of lost souls from Doom. Yeah, those things that just flew into my face. They're kind of hard for me to dodge. I don't know why. And that's goodbye Broadway for this run. But like I said earlier, when you die, you do gain different bonuses, I think. Or you gain something, I remember here. If you hit continue, you gain endure. When you're hit, you're invulnerable for a short period of time. And I can discard all of my current weapons and get new ones. So, hopefully you enjoyed this. Thank you guys very much. Seriously, thank you for subscribing, all 100 of you, or 101. And if it goes lower than 101, lower than 100, you can't take away I had 100 at the making of this video. So thank you guys very much for watching. If you'd like, you may wish to like or even subscribe for easier access to future videos, and hopefully I shall see you next time. Farewell everyone, and thank you once again.